Hey guys, Motorcarnut here, and today we're working on a Ford F-150, but usually any kind of a Ford product from 2009 up. If you're having a problem, like you're getting a code, it says key and switch, and it's a B10F1 semicolon 14, or the same thing, B10F1 semicolon 14-OA key and switch. And what that is in the beginning it can be very, not a problem at all, but when something like that happens, it could cause the car not to start. So let me just show you what I'm talking about. All right, we have a key in ignition. We shut it off, right? Let's open the door. Okay, door is open. And now, let's just move the key. You see that? And then you stop, and it stops. You move it again. Well, that's what that is. Short to ground or open. That's what those codes mean. And even though it'll start the car, right? And you see what it does again? Even on the dash. You see the dash? All right, so that's what the problem is right now. There's not a starting problem, but what that basically means is in here, the tumbler where the key goes in, this is too worn. And a lot of times people replace the ignition switches that's on the back of it that control the electronics. And sometimes that could be it too. But if this has too much play, look how much play that has. Actually, you can see it on the dash blinking. Watch, see? It's blinking like that. And you can imagine that's going to cause electrical problems down the road. So before it gets too bad, all right, it's just too much play. And on the other side of that is the electrical connector, where there's a little prong that goes inside that electrical connector and is jiggling in there just too much. All right. So when you're going to do this repair, I'm going to show you how to do the repair in another video. But this is the symptoms of those codes. People think like, oh, key and switch. They think it's there's a code just because the key is in the ignition. No, that's not it. It's not that. There wouldn't be a code for a key just in the ignition. There's no fault in that. So a lot of people misdiagnose that, thinking that that's nothing. And right now, it's really not, like I just showed, it's not a real big deal. But it can get worse and cause the car not to start. It can cause, when you shut it off, the lights to still stay on and drain the battery. And, that's not good. So in here, they get worn over time. This car has, 150,000 miles on it. They get worn over time. And this can apply to any Ford product, basically almost any car. But the Fords, I see this a lot. And this tumbler has to be replaced with the switch in the back, because when I take it out, the switch is right there. It's very easy to do the switch. The tumbler is not a big deal. And then you'll have everything nice and tight. So when you put this in, it's hardly going to move. And you'll have, peace of mind when you go to start this car, especially in a remote area somewhere, you're on a trip or something. You don't have to worry about it. And see what it's saying? Short to ground or open. And of course, when you move the key, that's exactly what it's doing. And it creates that fault. All right. And the other one is just basically the same thing, just telling you the same thing. You see that? Now, I'm going to put these codes in the heading, because they're very popular. Zoom in. All right. And next video, we're going to get a new ignition lock cylinder, the tumbler, and the ignition switch. Both you want to get Motorcraft. You want to get a good one. Don't get like any aftermarket ones. I mean, I think the switch and the tumbler's 100 and the switch is 50. So you have to go to about $160. I'm going to show you how to do it yourself for $160 instead of a dealer charging you $500. All right. So that's going to be in the next video. All right, guys, Motorcarnut, please subscribe, hit that like button. Any questions pertaining to this video, I answer them. I answer all my questions, try to help everybody out. I'll see you guys in the next video, and thank you very much for watching.